Well, it's just a real tough loss on our home court. I mean, I know, you know, once again, we're struggling to put together four solid quarters, and today it was the first quarter that kind of got us. I thought they came out and really played fast in transition and kind of punched us in the mouth, and we didn't do a great job of handling their quick transition. They got some easy baskets, and we didn't respond. I was proud. We had some great contributions and a little punch from our bench when Mackenzie Helms came in. I thought played well. Trinity Brady gave us a little spark. Kayla Mershon was really good defensively, did some great things for us, and to have our bench come in and find ways to contribute was good to see. I'm glad that we continued to play hard and scratch and claw and fight back. We put ourselves in a position to win the ball game, and we should have got over the hump at the end.
What led to better offense in the second half for you guys?
I think just getting a feel for and kind of knowing, they're aggressive defensively, but, where the shot opportunities were going to come from and being ready to attack those. And we just seemed a little bit more in rhythm, a little more relaxed and ready to attack offensively.
The defensive intensity seemed to really step up in the second half.
Yeah, I agreed. I think it was, Coach Mays told the girls in the locker room after the game that, she felt like we really kind of turned the corner there in the last three quarters of that ball game, just defensively with just locking in and counting on each other, playing scouting report defense. And it was some of the best defense that we've seen here recently out of our team collectively for three quarters. Just came a little too late after that first quarter barrage.
Possessions after you guys tied it up at 53, the reverse layup and the charge.
Yeah, obviously we want to be able to execute a little bit better. I think, on one play, we were having some success off of that pick and roll action on the left wing, and we went back to that just out of a little bit different set action. I think maybe Hannah held the ball just maybe one dribble too long. She tried to throw a rocket pass. It went behind Kate, off of Kate's hands out of bounds, and we understand that, we'd like to have that possession back for sure. But I think, and Nicaea got called for a charge when, it was kind of a broken play, and she was trying to make something happen. But there were a few possessions there that we could have executed better down the stretch.
Did they do something surprising on that broken possession that ended with the Nicaea charge?
No, not really. I don't think so. Nothing unexpected. They played their normal defense, and we just didn't really have great timing and spacing and weren't all on the same page.
Is this something, even though it's a loss, you can build on, coming back from so far back?
I think every single game we play is something that we can build on and something that, we look to take learning lessons from wins. We look to take learning lessons from losses. And so it's something we're going to definitely try to do the same thing with this ball game.
What's your belief in this team if you do get those four quarters that you're striving for?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's obvious that we can compete with anybody in the Big Ten Conference if we can string together four solid quarters of our best basketball. And so far, we really haven't been consistently doing that, and that's, where we need to get. And right now, we're not there. And if we can get there, we feel really confident that we can step up and knock anybody off.
What leads to consistency? What do you need to get that consistency that you're striving for?
I think it's just continuing to train with consistency and keeping your intensity and focus and locked in, through all training sessions, through every opportunity that we have to lace it up.
Izzy Bourne continues to kind of emerge. She's been a good player for a number of games now for you. But second half, she was scoring in the post for you. It seems like she just keeps getting better.
Yeah, Izzy's finding ways to contribute, and that's good. I think, we're getting contributions from a lot of different places, and we knew that we needed to try to have some points in the paint. today, just with the way that Indiana plays defense, and they try to really aggressively guard to the three-point line, and we knew we were going to have to loosen that up a little with some points in the paint, and so we tried to call some things to get Izzy some touches in the paint, to get Kate some touches in the paint, and try to do everything we could there, but yeah.
Are the seniors pressing a little bit, seeing the end of their careers and really maybe forcing some things?
I don't know. I think that our seniors just really desperately want to go out on a good note and really want to play hard for their teammates. And I think that their teammates want them to go out on a good note. And so I think it's kind of natural to right now be feeling kind of that sense of urgency. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think just, continuing to stay loose with focusing on what it is that I do well and not trying to step outside of my lane and doing things, but I think for the most part, they're all just playing hard and trying to do everything they can to help our team win.
Is Sam being as aggressive as you'd like? Seems like maybe a little more passive at times than she was earlier in the year.
I don't know. I mean, in our last 2 ball games, I think she's taken 17 shots, and so I don't necessarily think that I would call that, passive by any stretch of the imagination. I think she's trying to kind of find a way to continue to be effective, and today I was just really proud of the fact that she tied Izzy with, leading us in rebounds. And we've been talking to Sam about finding ways to, contribute, even if maybe shots are not falling for her, or, she's not scoring the basketball, is how can I help our team in other ways? And today she had 7 rebounds. That's one way she can continue to help us.